Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the F1 Word and to the big news that Ferrari have officially confirmed that Carlos Sainz will replace Sebastian Vettel at the team in 2021. And on top of that, McLaren have also confirmed that Daniel Ricciardo will be replacing Sainz at Woking next season. What a morning. Let's start with Ferrari, and Sainz has signed a 2-year deal which will see him stay with the team until the end of 2022. And a statement that was released by the team read as follows. Scuderia Ferrari is pleased to announce that Carlos Sainz will drive for the team in the 2021 and 2022 seasons of the Formula One World Championship. Short but sweet there, but team boss Mattia Binotto did add to that by saying, I'm pleased to announce that Carlos will join Ferrari as from the 2021 Championship. With 5 seasons already behind him, Carlos has proved to be very talented and has shown that he has the technical ability and the right attributes to make him an ideal fit with our family. We've embarked on a new cycle with the aim of getting back to the top in Formula One. It will be a long journey, not without its difficulties. We believe that a driver pairing with the talent and personality of Charles and Carlos, the youngest in the past 50 years of the Scuderia, will be the best possible combination to help us reach the goals we have set ourselves. And finally, for these quotes anyway, Carlos Sainz said, I am very happy that I will be driving for Scuderia Ferrari in 2021, and I'm excited about my future with the team. I still have an important year ahead with McLaren Racing, and I'm looking forward to going racing again with them this season. Well, there we go then. The rumours have been doing the rounds for the last couple of days, but it is now official. Carlos Sainz will be racing alongside Charles Leclerc next season. Now, usually at this point in these news videos, I would give my thoughts on whether or not I think this is the right call, but I'm not going to today because yesterday I put out a 13-minute video, by the way, on the 13th. What are the odds of that happening? Don't actually give me the odds, I'm sure somebody will. But I did put one out yesterday on this topic, and that's a video which if you're interested you can watch by following the link on screen now or at the end of this video. Couple of things worth a mention though. First of all, although it does seem to be fairly standard these days, I do feel like a 2-year deal is sensible for both parties. Ferrari gives Sainz, I'd say, a reasonable amount of time to settle in and then assess him from there. Although, on the subject of settling in, I will add, he is not going to be given the amount of time that he was given at McLaren to settle in. But I guess my point is he's not going to be fearing for his future immediately if he settles and delivers. Look at his time at Renault in the latter days at Toro Rosso. There were so many question marks around his future, and I said then, and I kind of still stand by it now, I think that was affecting his on-track performances. He was still strong, but he wasn't reaching his potential. Just look at how he performed once he got to McLaren, knew he had a 2-year deal and could settle down, get his feet under the table and just go racing. And if Carlos does end up in a Irvine, Barrichello, Massa type number 2 situation, and he hates it, he would be able to remove himself from that situation after a couple of years, and he would still only be 28 years old. And I do, surprise, surprise, think this is the right call for Ferrari and for Sainz, again, as I went over yesterday. And by the way, I've got to say on that video, I don't want anyone thinking that I wouldn't have loved to have seen Daniel Ricciardo go up against Leclerc, because I would. That could have been very, very tasty, and perhaps we'd have even seen some fireworks. On to McLaren and Daniel Ricciardo then. First up, the newsy bit with all the quotes and whatnot. And the statement from Woking reads, McLaren Racing announced today that it has signed Daniel Ricciardo to a multi-year agreement to race for the team in the Formula One World Championship from 2021. Ricciardo will join Lando Norris, who will start his 3rd season at McLaren in 2021. Carlos Sainz will leave the team at the end of the 2020 season after 2 years with McLaren. Adding to that official statement, team boss Andreas Seidel said, Daniel is a proven race winner and his experience, commitment and energy will be a valuable addition to McLaren and our mission to return to the front of the field. With Daniel and Lando as teammates, I believe we have 2 racers who will continue to excite our fans and help the team grow. Carlos is a true professional, a pleasure to work with, and we will continue to enjoy going racing with him this year. We all wish him good luck for the next stage in his career when he leaves McLaren. Now, there was nothing in that official statement from Daniel Ricciardo at time of recording anyway. They may have added something since, but he did take to Twitter to say the following. I am so grateful for my time with Renault and the way I was accepted into the team. But we aren't done, and I can't wait to get back on the grid this year. My next chapter isn't here yet, so let's finish this one strong. So that's 2 more seats filled for 2021, and I'm not totally surprised by this move. As soon as I'd heard the Sainz to Ferrari rumours, I was pretty confident that Ricciardo would end up at McLaren. He was reportedly really unhappy at Renault and was in advanced talks, of course, with McLaren before he moved to Renault, almost like this deal has been a long time coming. he is also a great option for them. He's a race winner, and I think he will be able to lead that team very well. There's no number 2 status there. I am confident of that. That's why I didn't think he would fit into Ferrari. He's not going to go there and play number 2 in any way, shape or form. He would want to go there and be level pegging, if you like, with Leclerc. And they're just left to battle it out on track, and Ferrari were never going to give him that. It probably was his best available option as well. It's unlikely that Mercedes were going to take him. Ferrari obviously went with Sainz, and although a return to Red Bull was reported, Helmut Marko was pretty clear that that wasn't going to happen. So it is a move that makes sense. It gets him out of that environment that he wasn't comfortable in at Renault. He can maybe pick up where Carlos Sainz left off and help McLaren move forward, obviously Mercedes power next year. And although I know there'll be a lot of Australian fans, or at least Danny Ric fans, who are unhappy that he didn't get the seat at Ferrari, like I say, I think this was his best available option, and I'm much happier seeing him at McLaren than I was seeing him at Renault. I suppose the big question now is who fills that seat at Renault? Will it be Sebastian Vettel? Could Fernando Alonso, as is being reported, return to F1? And indeed, return to Renault again. It's almost as if nobody else wants him. It's terrible. I'm going to leave it there though, because I don't know why, but for some reason this week I appear to be in a really waffling mood, so apologies for that. But anyway, that is it for this video. As ever, you can let me know your thoughts on everything that's happened today down in the comments section. Do you think Carlos Sainz is the right choice for Ferrari? How do you think the Spaniard will do up against Charles Leclerc? And what do you make of Daniel Ricciardo's move to McLaren? Now, I will be back live at 5 PM UK time this Sunday, unless of course we have even more big news. But in the meantime, don't forget that you can of course follow me over on social media, and all of the links you need for that are in the description down below. But as ever, thank you for watching, and I will catch you again in the next one. Bye bye.